I do feel like the pandemic has gotten me more hyper aware of my body and my health. I'm just trying to do more check-ins than I usually would. And what I found is that I've been having these heart palpitations. Yeah, I've had them for years, but in the last year, they've increased in intensity and frequency. And it's not a bad heart. It's just like offbeat, like an old white couple clapping along to Migos at a basketball game. It's like they're trying their best. And I did all these tests and all these scans to figure out what was happening to me. And I was hoping for like a romantic comedy diagnosis, like, you love too hard. Your heart's too big. But no, the results came back and thankfully said there's nothing physically wrong with me. And my doctor thinks that the palpitations were linked to anxiety. And I was like, so the call's coming from inside the house. But I was confused because I've been having palpitations since college. So I was like, this means I've been anxious most of the time and for all of my adult life. And my doctor was like, welcome to being alive. And I was like, well, what about the heart monitor? I had to wear this heart monitor on my chest for 2 weeks straight. Didn't match any of my outfits. And it was supposed to read the palpitations, and if I myself felt anything, I had to tap on the monitor to echo that something just happened. And she goes, well, the monitor didn't pick anything up, but you tapped on the monitor anywhere from 8 to 10 times a day. I was like, that sounds like something an anxious person would do. The monitor probably wasn't even supposed to pick up my palpitations. It was probably just me diagnosing myself through Morse code, going straight to my doctor like, I'm overwhelmed. And she's like, yeah, that's anxiety, we got it. My anxiety's been manifesting in other ways in my body as well. I've been experiencing sleep paralysis. Has anyone had that before? Yeah. Woo! More like, ah! It's terrifying. So sleep paralysis is when your brain wakes up from REM sleep, but your body does not. So you feel like there's a force holding you down, and because you just woke up from a dreamlike state, you might see moving images in the room around you. And I was looking up information on this because I love to learn. And I found these studies that said Black people experience sleep paralysis more than any other race. And I was like, of course. Of course. Add that to the list. You could say that about most ailments. Colon cancer, gout, Charlie horses probably, I don't know. And I looked it up because, again, she loves to learn. That sensation when your calf locks up, we call that a Charlie horse because a horse kicked a slave named Charlie, and we've been calling it that ever since. I made that one up. It's just a goof. But could you imagine? Poor Charlie has to deal with this racist horse every day. He's like, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him woke. I also read that a lot of cultures back in the day thought sleep paralysis was brought on by a witch sitting on your chest and giving you nightmares. And I read that and I was like, that doesn't sound like a nightmare. Sounds like a dream. Sounds like some fantasy erotica I wrote in middle school. The witch floated into my open bedroom window. Her long black cloak opened just enough to see the side of her breast. She leaned her broom on the wall, because she didn't need it. She only wanted me. She hovered above my bed, eyeing me up and down, and she thought to herself, maybe I'll make her my apprentice. or my lover, or both. She lowered herself down onto my chest, and I awoke to this beautiful but terrifying woman. And then I realized I couldn't move my limbs to escape. But then again, I don't want to. Changed my perspective on sleep paralysis entirely. Now I can't wait to go to sleep. When's that lady coming back? Her pussy will put your ass to sleep, but wake up your mind. And that is a woman you want in your life.